Well, viewers, we're tracking some breaking updates from Bengaluru. A quiet residential pocket in Sigali, KR Puram, has now become the epicenter of a chilling triple murder investigation. What the police initially treated as a violent dispute has now unfolded into a deeply disturbing premeditated murder. Now, latest details are emerging in this particular case. Sources have told NewsX that Shweta and Kenneth had originally conspired to kill only one person, that is Shweta's mother. Meanwhile, the family, originally from Tamil Nadu, had been locked in a bitter feud with Shweta over her relationship with Kenneth and a mounting financial crisis as well. Shweta and Kenneth had accumulated staggering bank loans worth rupees 30 lakhs and were aggressively demanding a share of the family property as well. This demand was flatly denied by her parents. Tension, in fact, escalated dramatically when loan repayment notices began arriving at her parents' doorsteps. Remember, a 24-year-old woman, Shweta, along with her 26-year-old live-in partner, Kenneth, allegedly executed her mother before brutally stabbing her father and younger sister as well. My colleague Belly Thomas is with us on the broadcast to share further details. Belly, of course, we've been tracking this particular case over the last couple of days, and it seems that the plot is just unraveling more and more the deeper the police is investigating. What are your sources telling you?
Pia, these are the new details from the KR Puram police soon after the arrests of both the accused, that is Shweta as well as her live-in partner and boyfriend. Kenneth's arrest had happened yesterday from Puducherry. So the police continued with the interrogation of both of them individually as well as together. They were interrogated, and they had come out with these chilling details of how this premeditated crime had happened. So initially, what they had gotten to know is that both Shweta and Kenneth had plans only to eliminate the mother and not the other two, that is the father and her one younger sibling. So Muthulakshmi had found her way by finding the address of her daughter Shweta and Kenneth, who were living in Sigali area of the Whitefield, the suburbs of Bengaluru. And she had come on Saturday, and it was then she decided to stay back at her daughter's home. Along with the daughter's boyfriend as well, in order to convince her daughter to come out, so that they can sort out with the debts that they had incurred, and also after clearing of the debts, they would certainly look into sorting out the relationship issue as well, which the parents were opposed to. So that was the night when Shweta and Kenneth had planned to eliminate Muthulakshmi, is what the police as of now have learned. And initially, the plan was to kill the mother because Shweta had deep resentment towards her mother, because she was kind of stopping her from everything. She doesn't allow her to live her life with freedom, or she had even been mocked by her college mates as to the strict routines that would be there at home, and she was immensely controlled by her mother, is what she had also stated in her diary. So these are the things that had that the police believe that Shweta had detested her mother, and joining hands with her boyfriend Kenneth, they had planned to eliminate Muthulakshmi on the night when she had decided to stay with Shweta in their Sigali flat. Yeah.
All right, Belly, stay on with us. We're tracking further updates of fresh revelations in this case. New revelations coming out of the Bengaluru triple murder case. Police sources have told NewsX that CCTV footage captured Shweta and Kenneth visiting an apartment in the Hell area carrying newly purchased large suitcases. A subsequent raid by the police at the second property linked to Kenneth in Doranekundi has now uncovered a plastic drum, a cutter and a hammer, tools that investigators believe were procured to dismember and dispose of Muthulakshmi's body. Belly Thomas still with me on the broadcast. Belly, what information do you have with regards to this second property that was raided and these tools that were then recovered by the police?
Absolutely, Pia. So this is the police investigations that is progressing so far after the confessions and the statements of the accused. Both the accused are being recorded as we speak. So the police have also learned from the CCTV footage that, like we already said, that the couple, the live-in relationship between Shweta and Kenneth, they had initially decided to murder Muthulakshmi, and they had also plans for disposing her body. So the Kenneth had already rented out an apartment in HAL area, wherein he did not, closed out with his landlord, saying that he had taken a new house in Sigehalli. But he kept that active, and the CCTV footages that the police have retrieved as of now shows that both Kenneth and Shweta were seen going inside that Dodanekundi apartment with large suitcases, and along with that hammer, cutter, and a plastic drum as well is what we are gathering. So this reveals that the couple had already premeditated the murder, and they had also planned for disposal after dismembering her body. So the police, as of now, they believe that all these items that they had procured and they had put at the HAL flat is for this purpose. And the reason why the Kenneth had not surrendered that house to the earlier landlord also was for this reason, as this was a long-term plan of the couple who had ran into rupees 30 lakh loans, and they were in immense financial duress, and they were kind of in a stress, and they had been planning it for quite some time, is what the police believe. And further statements would be recorded from Kenneth and Shweta, wherein more other chilling details also would emerge in connection with the subsequent murders that had happened, that of the father Som Sundar and the younger sibling of Shweta, who's Supriya, who was 19-year-old. Those two were also stabbed to death soon after they found out that their mother was killed in the Sigehalli
Absolutely,
apartment.
Belly, stay on with us. We are in fact tracking some further details on that front.